This is a short review of the Lynol cooling system radiator made for Kia 2012 2016 Kia Rio, and comparison it with the Spectra premium radiator for the same car. So looking at the radiator, they do look pretty much the same, and the reason why I wanted to do this review is just point the major differences between the two radiators. If you're thinking, when I started looking for a radiator, I called all the local suppliers, being Napa, Lordco, and a few other stores, and the major brand that they were selling was a Spectra premium radiator, and I think the cost was about $300 plus minus. There, different suppliers have different prices. I just want to point that this is a radiator 13253, and one of the major differences is the connection for the transmission. As you can see on a Lynol radiator, they provide a number of tubes that would fit different cars, because this radiator is also used on Hyundai Veloster and maybe a few other cars. But the difference is that different cars have different hose sizes. In particular, Kia Rio has a 10mm hose, and therefore you need a 10mm tube, and you need a 90-degree elbow on the bottom. So if you look at this radiator, which I'm really pleased, they did include an 8mm tube and a 10mm tube for the top port, and they have a number of different fittings. It's a straight 8mm, and down here in the bag you see there's a straight 10mm, there's a 90-degree 8mm and a 90-degree 10mm, which makes it perfect for installing if you are replacing your radiator. Once again, I do want to point the feature of this radiator that I want to praise the company who made it, Lynol cooling system, that by putting a fitting it does give a flexibility of using this particular radiator in different applications, where the Spectra premium radiator doesn't have the fitting on the bottom, which makes it impossible to replace and use a bigger size tube. The one thing though I want to point that Spectra premium customer service is pretty good. I did call them and I did discuss this issue with their technical representative, though I could not resolve this issue because he was pretty firm on a statement that the radiator is done to a Kia specification, and Kia specifies 8mm tube, where I was basically telling him that I'm looking right now at the car and the hose is a 10mm. So that was one of the reasons why I did return the Spectra premium radiator and I ordered this one. Well, I guess this concludes my review. Hope you guys gonna get some help from this, and by buying the right radiator you're gonna save yourself about 2 weeks of waiting time, because getting the one that doesn't fit is always frustrating. Thanks for watching.